SAP EWM stock upload, step-by-step walkthrough. Let's try, let's see if the file is good. Whew, we're lucky. The file is good. I did use a file with data that was okay, of course. And here you see the status is green. If there were some issues, you would see error logs. You would be able to access here what went wrong. In the message log right now, everything is good. And you see that we will be uploading 100 pieces of this product EW0101 in the storage bin 0015 031805. So all is good, everything works, it's only one line. Of course, if you had multiple lines, you would be able to select to upload multiple lines of stock at the same time. One way to learn, if you don't know, is to just click and read. For example, this item category, you remember the position type in the file, in the CSV file, and it's number 4 here as well. Well, after you upload the data here in SAP, you can actually have some insight into what are the different item categories in the file, and therefore what each line item is representing. Okay, so this can help, for example, if you have stock that is managing serial numbers, you know that you can include serial numbers, but you need a dedicated line item for it. As this all looks good, I want you to remember, I'm going to switch back to the monitor just to double check. In the monitor, this bin is empty, right? So right now there's no stock in this bin. I'm going to now upload the stock, and we should see here appearing the stock, and we should also see on the ERP side the posting on ERP side, adding that stock on plant storage location level as well. So drum roll. Start stock data transfer. The following messages were determined for data of row 1, warehouse task 400512 created. So indeed there's a warehouse task performing basically a goods receipt, so uploading stock in EWM. I click OK. It seems like everything went smooth. How do we check? We go to the monitor, we update, refresh the data, and I should expect this bin 15.3.1805 to now be with some stock. Yes, I see some stock here. 3.1805 stock is here. Let's click physical stock. Let's check the material. So first of all, the bin is correct, 15.3.1805. The product is TEW0101. The quantity is 100 pieces. It's in stock type F2, owner and party entitled to dispose correct. The goods receipt date, by the way, the goods receipt date was one of the fields in the file that was left blank. If you check the file, you should be able to see, here it is, good receipt date and time. You see it here and here. So if I wanted to upload stock and tell the system when the system should save the goods receipt date and time, I could have done that. I didn't do it, but it's not a mandatory field, and therefore the system decided to put the current date and time. So indeed, yes, today is the 9th of September. Not sure when are you watching the video. That being said, one last thing to check here, just to keep the video nice and short. We will go to the ERP side. In this case, it's an S4 ERP. MB51 transaction will allow us to see all the movements happening. And we're going to check in the plant SPCW. We can even put the material just to be a little bit more specific. So I'm going to copy the material number. I'm going to put it here. And also one other thing I want to do is I want to put a posting date today, because that way I only select any changes, any material documents, any postings happening today. For this material in this plant, I don't expect much action. In fact, there's only one thing happening, and it's this movement here for 100 pieces happening today. This is the material document number. The product, the material is TEW0101. And as I double click on this material document, here we are not in EWM, we're clearly in MMIM, inventory management. Here you can see the exact posting, and the one thing I want you to notice is this movement type 561, and the movement type 561 here in the movement type list, 561 is, here it is, receipt, so goods receipt per initial entry of stock balances into unrestricted use. This is exactly what we did. We posted an initial stock upload in unrestricted use, And we told EWM that we want the posting to go to the ERP side too, and on the ERP side it was mapped with the standard movement type 561. All right, so I hope you liked it. Definitely a lot of information there. And as you can see, you can do the same activity, stock upload, and have a very different level of detail and very different level of understanding. I don't do this much anymore. I have the rest of the team who can do this type of activity, but I do remember of learning and understanding each and every single field and exactly what I needed back in the days. And I would like to know, well, two things. If you're curious and you want to know, if you want to have this file, actually this template file, just for your reference, I'm happy to share it, upload it, so you can download it yourself. So if you want to be able to download this file, just write stock upload template in the comments. I will upload the file and also maybe share another video with you, which is, Milos, how can I learn about all these fields on my own? Of course, I can Google, I can ask some seniors, but if you were to learn on your own, there is a way to figure out everything even without documentation. And if you want to know more about that, just write the same sentence, stock upload template, in the comments. I'll be happy to do another video, like with a different level of understanding and insight into how to learn everything about the stock upload, how can you learn actually all the individual fields, and most important of all, be able to unstuck yourself, unblock yourself if you ever get stuck because you have errors or issues during a stock upload. So if you want to know more, stock upload template in the comments. In the meantime, feel free to share your thoughts, your feedback. I'm always eager to learn and understand if you like the video or if there's anything else you would like to hear from me. So far, so good. Hope you enjoyed it. I wish you a great day and see you soon. Bye.